Creepy dream.
Goodness, that was a terrible sleep.
Okay, stretch. What the heck is that on the door? Next to the door? What's that thing?
What's this?
I don't know. Grab it. Oh, book? What's that on top
There's
of
a
it?
strange stone strapped to the cover.
Chicken. Day 1. Arrived after a decent day's ride from Beckwell. This is a curious place. Locals seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. I shall try to keep a diary of my stay here and not give up by day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state. I must have faith that she will conquer this bout of illness. That was day 1. This is day 4. True to form, my journal has been abandoned. Let that not speak for the excitement I feel for this excavation. After much preparation, we dig tomorrow. Such an exceptional site with a unique history. As for dangers, we shall meet them head first. We are prepared. I also sought out a local wise woman yesterday, and she provided me with a tincture for my beloved's nausea. Gravidarium. Oh, she's pregnant, that's it. I am sure she shall be pleased with it upon my return. Lo, a place of miracles. I planted a seed sprouted before my eyes and illuminated our path. This result had no meaning here, but I clutch my tablet with the knowledge that it shall end this. Okay. We found the code that simply in the singularity of the characters. All eyes must face towards the 7th Archon. Okay, this seems like clues. Yeah, when the sun and the guardian shall be defeated. Okay. Alright, that sounds like...
It appears to be a journal, full of hogwash.
No, don't say that. It has answers for something that's gonna happen.
I don't recognise the handwriting. Maybe Stanley knows more about it.
Should we even tell him about the diary?
Good morning. How's your head, Miss Bateman?
Awful.
That were quite the tune you treated us to last night.
To be honest, Stanley, I've felt better. I take it you slid this journal under my door?
I beg your pardon?
The journal, Stanley.
I certainly did no such thing. Nor could have anyone else. You're the only guest staying here.
What's the meaning of all this? Do you propose that it manifested itself out of thin air?
Well,
I'm gonna relent. I don't want to accuse someone that I don't know if it was him or not.
I'm sorry. I just don't understand how else it could have got there.
Alright. What is this thing? I'll find out.
Are you sure there was no one else here overnight?
without doubt.
How very, very peculiar.
So, what does it say inside?
I'm not gonna tell you anything.
I'd rather not say, Stanley.
Oh? Suit yourself.
What do you make of this stone?
That's a funny-looking thing. It's got a cockerel on it.
Yes, but have you seen anything like it?
Nope.
Never.
Do you ever have strange dreams, Stanley?
Me? I sleep as sound as a baby.
I had one such dream last night. It was so vivid.
What were it about?
I'm gonna explain it so you can be creeped out as much as I was.
I was at Hobbs Barrow,
Oh?
but everything was different.
Yeah, everything was very magenta. It was very pink, right in your face.
Great peaks soared in the distance.
And they were pink.
And there was a creature.
And the creature was... Okay, sorry.
Creature, you say?
Yes, a short, robed fellow. Eyes as black as pitch.
And skin as magenta as a baboon's butt.
It told me that my father had been there in Hobbs Barrow many years ago, but something went wrong, and the creature helped him escape. It said that I would find proof in the morning.
Oh, The journal! You've had a premonition, lass.
Please, Stanley, I've no time for that nonsense. But I'll admit it's a strange coincidence.
Now, what did I tell you about Hob's Barrow?
It's evil.
That I should leave it alone?
Aye.
Hogwash.
Your dream reminds me of a story from my childhood. An old folk tale about Hob's Barrow.
What is this folk tale you mention?
Well, when I were a wee boy, there were talk of a goblin.
A goblin.
They say he lived inside Hob's Barrow, hence the name, Hob's Barrow. Hob, coming from hobgoblin, of course.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately, I don't remember anything else about it.
Kind of makes sense.
I was told not to believe in such fairy tales, Stanley.
Well, and now your father is a vegetable, Thomasina, so shut up.
Don't close your mind to such things, lass. I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you more.
Perhaps, if I ever meet him.
Will you?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Bye. Wait, no.
Good morning, Mr. Kemp.
I want to know what that thing is there on the table.
Good day, Miss Tompkins.
Good day.
I'm here for his lordship's paper.
Sorry, lass. Mr. Price hasn't dropped them off this morning. I heard he actually left the village yesterday.
Indeed, I can vouch for that.
Ma'am?
Good day.
Oh dear. His lordship won't be pleased.
Well, too bad.
My sincerest apologies, Miss Tompkins.
I'll come back in a few days.
Bye.
Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.
Goodbye.
What is it? A knife! Yes, give me the knife. I want the knife.
Goodness me, I can't budge it.
Be careful, Miss Bateman. You'll cut yourself. I spent all morning trying to get that bloody thing out. I shall be having words with that scoundrel next time he shows his face.
Alright. I didn't touch it.
Curses.
We have our very own Excalibur. It's all yours if you can pull it out, King Arthur.
Challenge accepted. Can I ask? I'm gonna leave. I think I know who I can ask. No.
Right.
Oh, they.
I need to convince Mr. Bryden
Yes.
to let me excavate Hob's Barrow and find out where this journal came from.
But first.
Curses! I forgot I had this worm in my pocket.
Oh.
Poor thing is dead now.
Aw.
Rest in peace, Kenneth.
No,
I've
Kenneth.
just noticed this matchbox is completely damp from the rain. The match is no use to me anymore.
God damn it. So I've got no matches and... Oh, can I speak with you? And no Kenneth.
Good day.
Hello?
I'm still setting up my stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it was the fair or whatever the cake it was. Can I talk to you? Oh, hello!
Good morning, Father Roach.
Ah, Miss Bateman. What a pleasure to see you again. Have you tracked down Mr. Shoulder yet?
No.
Don't get me started.
I'll take that as a no.
Indeed. What brings you to the square today?
I'm meeting a couple of young congregation members to go over some scripture.
Nice.
You're welcome to join us.
I have other things to do.
Thank you, Father Roach, but I have quite a busy day ahead of me.
We will be at St. Edmund's, should you wish to join us later.
Thank you.
Do you recognise this journal?
No.
What a tatty old thing. You ought to take better care of your possessions, Miss Bateman.
It's not mine.
Then whose is it?
I don't know.
That's precisely what I'm trying to find out.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I haven't seen it before.
What do you make of this stone?
I don't recognize the symbol from any Christian iconography.
Okay. Pagan then.
Did you make it yourself?
No.
No, never mind. Thanks for your time.
Why the heck would I put a freaking rooster on a stone, priest?
Lord be with you.
Thanks. Oh, I wanted to speak with the guy here. Damn it. So now what am I supposed to do? I don't know. Let's go ahead and explore. Okay, Mrs. Duplancy is not here today. Let's go to the bench. Oh, hi, kid.
Hello, Wally.
Go away!
Damn it.
You gave the door back to my sister.
Yes, I did.
It wasn't very nice of you to bury her favourite toy, Wally.
I gave it to the fair folk, and you stole it back from them.
You don't really believe in fairies, do you? You're old enough to know better.
They're real, and thanks to you, I'm cursed.
Good.
There's no such thing as curses either, Wally.
That's what you think, woman.
Go
Okay.
Hello, Wally.
Go away, I don't want to talk.
He's so mad.
This is where I dug up Jane's ragdoll.
Can I go and get another worm just in case I need one? I'm gonna take you.
I shall name you Kenneth II.
Just in case. Just in case I need a worm. Oh, the kid left. Okay, let's go and talk to the guy. Let me go into the barrow.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Guess not.
Mr. Bryden doesn't seem to be here right now. I should come back a bit later.
Okay, guess we are gonna explore or something. Is there anything here? A bucket? Can I take the bucket?
This is not mine to take.
Tell me, woman. Oh, hi, goat. Oh, jeez.
Easy, girl.
Okay, let's not.
I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
Yeah, I've met some goats in the past too, and I didn't like them either. Some of them were mean. Let's go. So we can't speak with him right now, so I don't know. Can I go through here? Well, I cannot,
I must gain Mr. Bryden's permission to excavate.
Exactly, okay. I don't know, let's start with the railway station. What's here? Bewlay station is closed for the time being due to track damage between Bewlay and Bakewell. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Okay. Sure, let's go through here, I guess. Oh, hi!
Thomasina!
Good morning, Arthur.
You look a bit addled. Are you feeling all right?
No, no.
I am not used to drinking as much as we did.
Aye, my head is pounding.
To tell you the truth, Arthur, I've had a somewhat puzzling morning.
Oh?
Someone slipped this journal under the door of my room.
Whose journal is it?
No.
I have no idea. The text refers to some sort of excavation.
Well, Stanley must be playing tricks on you.
He swore his innocence. I thought perhaps you might have done it?
No, it wasn't me. That's for certain. Somehow I have a clear memory of last night.
I see the railway station is closed. What happened?
The line is down. Track damage between Bewlay and Bakewell. No trains for a day or more.
Does that mean I'm stranded here?
Yep.
For the time being, Thomasina.
Capital.
Journal.
I wonder who left me this journal then.
Mind if I take a closer look?
Please.
Please, go ahead.
You're in for a ride.
The writings of a madman.
I told you!
I don't disagree. Did the sketches mean anything to you?
No, not at all. But they turn me stomach.
Hehehe.
You might want to show this to Mother Mildred.
Who?
Who is Mother Mildred?
Some think her a witch.
Oh, good, great.
A witch?
A witch.
Aye. She might be able to help you with the symbols.
Good.
Where can I find her?
She lives alone in a little cottage within Herne Wood here.
Oh, I think now we can pass. I think they're not working there anymore.
You shouldn't have too much trouble finding her.
Okay.
Thanks, Arthur.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about the stone?
What do you make of this stone?
Ugly.
It's a good shape for skimming across water.
Good point.
What is it?
I'm not sure. It was strapped to the cover of the journal.
How mysterious.
I had a splendid time last night.
Aye. I even remember most of it this time. Thanks for listening to me going on. I really appreciate it.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you too, Arthur.
You're now best friends.
Goodbye.
Ta-ra!
Okay, let's go and get Mother Mildred. No flashback land. No. Hello, statue with nothing to cover.
Thomasina, dear, come say goodbye to your father.
I don't want to.
Come on now, don't make him wait.
He's a jerk. He says fairies don't exist.
I don't want to.
See?
Aren't you going to miss me?
I hate you, Daddy.
Those are strong words for such a little lady.
I want to come with you.
We've been through this, little bird. You can't come with me this time, but we'll go to Seaborough next month. I promise. Oh, what a dig that shall be.
I hate you.
Well, I love you. See you soon, little bird.
She's so mad. She's so angry. With an angry child. Okay. Let's go. Do you want to go here again?
I shan't be visiting the badgers again.
Alright, no one is here anymore. Is there anything that oh, resin. Can I take it?
The resin has set somewhat. It's firmly gripped to the stump.
Can I use chisel?
I've collected some waxy resin.
Oh, good. Okay, let's go through here. Hello. No, jeez. I hate this close-ups.
Please, forgive my intrusion. Are you Mother Mildred?
Some call me that. I prefer Mildred Walker, given as that's my name.
Apologies. Thomasina Bateman. I think we met at Bewlay Station.
Yeah, with it.
I take it Panswick's men have cleared off.
Yep.
Good riddance. Those ruffians would cut their own noses off if he asked them to.
I would like to see that.
How's your sightseeing going then?
Crappy.
Save your words, young lady. I know you're no sightseer, and I know exactly why you're in Bewlay. You won't get far by lying to me again.
Hehe, sorry.
I'm sorry,
I recognised you the moment I laid eyes on you at the station.
What?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, yeah, it's quite a striking family resemblance. You have your father's eyes, Miss Bateman.
You knew my father?
Such piercing blue eyes he had. What a handsome young man.
Okay, woman.
William.
He was here, in Bewlay.
Oh, yes. A long time ago, mind. 25 years by my reckoning. But I'll never forget those eyes.
Creepy. Okay. Let's start from the beginning.
Why was my father in Bewlay?
You were helping Samuel Bryden excavate Hob's Barrow.
Oh, the drama!
You must be jesting.
Do I look like I'm jesting?
I understand you might be able to help me comprehend the contents of this journal.
A journal, you say?
Yes, it was slipped under my door. I have no idea who it belongs to. It contains peculiar drawings and strange passages. Arthur Tillett told me you might be able to help.
I'm not a witch, you know.
You could.
I didn't think you were, Miss Walker.
Good. Well, let me take a look then. These drawings mean nothing to me, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Oh.
But I think this belonged to your father.
Oh?
Why do you say that?
This journal contains an account of when I met him, you see. You don't recognise your own father's handwriting.
It's been so many years since I've seen it. What do you make of this stone?
I-A-W. I haven't a clue. Perhaps it's an old folk trinket, or a talisman of some kind. The moors are steeped in folklore.
Can you tell me anything about Leonard Shoulder?
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town.
True.
I also know he invited you here.
Okay.
Little escapes you, Miss Walker.
So they say. My path rarely crosses with his. Let's put it that way. But he's a nice enough fellow.
I see. Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
You've never met him?
Not since he were a wee lad. A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding him. Nowt more.
What can you tell me about the excavation?
Well, not much. I only met your father twice. The last time he asked me if I knew anything about binding magic.
Really?
Binding magic?
He said he needed it for the excavation.
Weird.
Hogwash. My father is a man of logic and reason. Why would he be asking about such nonsense?
I think your father was lying to you. Next time you're gonna know he believed in fairies too.
Perhaps you don't know him as well as you think you do. Anyway, I know nothing of magic and told him so. He seemed disappointed. I never saw him again, but I understand the excavation went ahead. Samuel Bryden hanged himself not long after.
Yep, that's why I don't want to go there.
Reason enough for you to stay well clear of that place.
I will listen to her, Thomasina.
You never saw my father again after the excavation?
No, I always assumed he just went home.
Who excavated Hobbs Barrow alongside Samuel Bryden and my
I
father?
don't think she would know that.
From memory, it were just the two of them.
What do you think my father meant by binding magic?
I've no idea. He didn't explain more and I didn't wish to pry.
This just doesn't sound like my father at all.
You'll have to ask him yourself.
Good luck.
I'm afraid my father has been incapacitated since I was a child. He cannot speak nor move.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. He's doing just fine.
If you say so.
The landlord of the Plough and Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs Barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
He's magenta.
No doubt there is such a tale.
I will never get the colour out of my mind.
Name any beastie you can think of and someone round here will have a story about it.
Good.
My thoughts precisely. Charles Bryden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
Is that so? Well, you best ask him about it. He knows more than I do.
How did you come to meet my father?
One might say I have a reputation in these parts. Folks from all around come to me for help with their ailments. Hernwood is abundant with flora that, if mixed correctly, will cure almost any ill.
Exactly. She's not a witch. She just knows how to use natural remedies.
Your father must have caught wind of this, as one day he came to me, asking for a cure.
A cure for what?
Your mother were with child, and she was suffering the most terrible nausea.
Adam,
I made something to help her.
this is incredible. Thank you for your help, Ms. Walker.
So her younger brother, I suppose. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now with this information?
Miss Bateman,
Oh, yes?
Yes.
remember what I told you when we first met?
I already forgot. I'm sorry.
You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
I can't.
Why?
Something terrible happened to Samuel Bryden in that barrow.
I assume so.
Whatever they found down there, I'd wager it got to your father too. Tell me you won't disturb Hobbs Barrow.
I can't make that promise, Mildred.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
She's right, Thomasina. You shouldn't go there.
There is something unnatural about that place.
We must seek to understand the world by rational means, Ms. Walker.
That's your problem, you stupid woman.
One cannot abandon reason.
That's your problem. That's what happens in horror movies and horror games. You say, I'm right, and then you end up dead.
Thomasina!
What is it?
Thomasina, come here this instant.
No, you are annoying.
I'm playing with Josephine.
She can wait. This is very important.
Oh, let's go. Hi, Mother.
What is it, Mummy?
It's your father.
Daddy's home?
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
No.
Of course he will be fine. Your father is as strong as an ox. But I need to go collect him, all right?
Can't I come too?
No.
No, dear. Miss Bowes will look after you.
But I want to come.
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy.
Oh, gonna go get Josephine. Gonna get Josephine. Hi, Josephine.
Josephine, it's time to go inside now.
Let's go. Let's go back. Hello.
Where did Mummy go?
She left. Anything else? I don't know. I'll see what I can find around here to do. What? Ah!
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
Okay, what was that all about? Hello. Again.
Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my father. He was here in Bewlay. Arthur?
He's not well.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to remember something.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Something in the woods. It will come back to me. You say your father were in Bewlay?
Yes.
Yes! Mildred said that he helped Samuel Bryden excavate Hob's Barrow 25 years ago.
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
Tell him.
Arthur, I must tell you about the dream I had.
He's not all there
I
now.
was at Hob's Barrow and there was a creature. It told me it saved my father from something inside and that I would find proof of this in the morning. Sure enough, when I awoke, the journal was in my room. Mildred confirmed the journal belonged to my father. The creature told me it could help my father again. I mean, it was merely a dream. I don't know what to think anymore. Arthur? Arthur, are you listening? Fine then, we'll talk later. I hope you piece together your memories.
Alright, so what am I supposed to do now? What was here? Oh, hi! Who are you? I'm sure. What the heck? Magenta again?
Hello, dear.
Hello?
Good day. I believe we've met.
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
How do you know?
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
And you are?
James.
Are you a painter?
You see this beck before you? Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls. I seek one spot on which my eyes can rest, be it a stone or a small corner of the current. I meet it with my gaze, and out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises.
You're boring.
I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist. What are you painting?
A new world.
That's why he was painting with magenta. I don't like you.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed, my ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet. It's not finished.
That's very suspicious of you.
Such a world is not complete without you in it.
Oh, that's very suspicious.
You flatter me, James.
No.
Nonsense.
I don't like you.
Say you'll let me paint you.
No.
I haven't even seen your work. What if you can't paint?
Exactly. What if you suck?
Don't fret, my dear. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
I don't like you.
When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
Do you know of Hob's Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina. What time do you like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
Not talking to you would make me happy. Tell the truth, a little flirting doesn't hurt, like he's asking too many questions. Lie!
Late, with 3 spoons of sugar and spending time with my husband.
You disappoint me. I sense no truth in your words. Are you a woman of dubious principles, Thomasina?
No, just don't like you.
You ask too many questions. Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewlay?
Yes.
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewlay. Only for the visitors.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I don't think anyone can really claim that. But what a tiring subject. Shall we discuss something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave. I don't like you. You're weird. Yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Can I come here? Oh, no one is here. Oh, that's sad. Goodbye. Oh, hi. Hello. What are you?
Hello?
Go after her. What?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Please don't do a close-up of his face.
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
No, lass. There you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
Yeah. I hate this. I hate this so much. Yes, I am.
That's my name.
How marvellous. It's me, Leonard Shoulder.
Oh my god, he lives!
Heavens! I'd given up on finding you.
Please take a seat, Miss Bateman.
He's alive!
We have much to discuss.
He is real? How is that? How is go?
You've proven to be quite the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm mortified. I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to me bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
Aye. I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me these days.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you, Mr. Shoulder.
But it would have been a better idea if you just left.
I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever.
I don't buy your story.
I am so very sorry.
I don't care.
Please accept my apology, Miss Bateman.
Fine, Mr. Shoulder. I've come all this way. Let us speak of the business at hand.
Marvellous.
I've just learned that my father was part of a previous excavation of Hob's Barrow some 25 years ago. Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
What? Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear, Miss Bateman, I had no idea.
Exactly.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow. It wasn't you who did this.
I've been bound to me bed, lass. What an extraordinary coincidence. You are following in your father's footsteps.
I'm not liking this. Are you gonna end up as a vegetable too?
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder.
Alright, lots of things. Oh, I have a white glove.
Is this your glove?
I've been looking all over for that. Where did you find it?
In the alley behind the Plough and Furrow on the night of my arrival.
That's what I found suspicious.
Were you there?
As I say, I've been bedbound for several days, Miss Bateman.
Still suspicious?
How odd.
Yes.
Can I please have it back?
No, it's mine now.
Here.
Thank you.
Alright, let's start from here.
Why did you invite me to excavate Hob's Barrow?
I've always been curious about the colourful folklore surrounding the place. My father told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow. Stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously. Especially after those lads entered the Barrow a while back.
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady travelling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
I've managed to find Hob's Barrow, but Mr. Bryden is yet to give me permission to excavate.
Is that so? Keep trying.
How about you do something?
He'll relent eventually.
Perhaps you could have a word with him.
Oh, no. A lovely young lass such as yourself has a better chance of changing his mind than a shaky old goat like me.
Freaking hate you.
You told me in your letter there would be no issue gaining access to the Barrow.
That was a lie too.
I didn't foresee any when I wrote to you. I'm sorry this has been more complicated than anticipated. Don't give up yet, Miss Bateman. Keep trying with Mr. Bryden.
Did you know my father?
I don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewlay for at least a few days, from my understanding.
I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
Are you sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I don't believe there's no such thing as coincidences in these kinds of games.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence,
Exactly.
Mr. Shoulder.
Exactly.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
Don't patronize me.
I'm none of the sort. What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hob's Barrow?
Oh, it were 25 years ago, or thereabout. Back then, Bewlay were undergoing a period of great strife. Samuel Bryden hadn't harvested a single crop for 2 seasons. Even Hernwood was sick. Berries went to rot almost as quickly as they grew.
Weird.
Folks started to believe the ground were blighted. Disease spread through the livestock too. People were going hungry, a panic set in.
That sounds terrible.
Aye, but I managed to keep myself. These things happen in nature, but the blame for it all fell on Hob's Barrow. It were long said that a goblin made his home there. A rumour took root that the goblin were not best pleased with the villagers. In revenge for some unperceived slight, the goblin placed a curse on the soil itself.
Can goblins do that?
The villagers believed that ridding the barrow of its lodger would put an end to it all.
Hogwash. My father would have paid no heed to such tales.
Whether it were his intent to join the excavation when coming here, I do not know. But whatever it were that Samuel Bryden and those lads did inside that barrow, people say it did the trick. The crop started to grow back, and health returned to the livestock.
Strange.
Bewlay were no longer in the grip of dark forces. You must understand, folk here are a superstitious lot. They don't want you disturbing whatever it were those lads did. As far as the villagers are concerned, the problem were fixed. The thought of another excavation must be conjuring panic that you'll undo whatever it were they did.
This does explain a lot.
And it's also why I'd venture nobody around here wants you to touch the place.
Except for you.
I want to know what's there.
Surely you don't believe these tales of goblins and curses to be true?
I do.
Not at all. However, I suspect those lads did find something in the barrow. But did it have any connection to failing crops and dying livestock?
Maybe.
No. I can assure you there's nothing to fear. Coincidence reigns supreme.
So what do you think they found?
That is for us to discover, Miss Bateman.
Who was the third man who joined my father and Mr. Bryden on the excavation?
I'm afraid I don't know. Although I'd heard about the excavation and I were intrigued by it, I mostly stayed at home during that time.
What if he was the third man?
The atmosphere in the village was rather too tense for my liking. And besides, the excavation were undertaken with an air of mystery about it.
Okay, journal?
This is my father's journal.
Incredible. Can I look inside?
You may.
Look at these drawings. Wonder what it all means.
You and I both. It all feels very out of character for my father.
I'm sure you'll find the answers beneath the soil, Miss Bateman.
What do you make of this strange stone?
A carving of a cockerel?
Yes, it was strapped to my father's journal. Do you think it could have something to do with the previous excavation?
Possibly, though I'm not aware of the motif having any meaning around these parts.
Tell me more of this folklore you mention.
It is said that Hob's Barrow is home to a everyone in Bewlay has some version or another of this story. But the version my father told me as a child described the barrow as a thin place.
What does that mean?
The goblin were deemed to be the guardian of this so-called thin place.
Tell me more about this goblin.
Some said he were a mischievous little mite, snatching newborn lambs and smashing windows with pebbles. Others said he were friendly, there to lend a helping hand in times of strife. The latter of which makes it all the more surprising as to why the previous excavation took place. My father's stories put the goblin in the mischievous category. Saxnot, he called the creature. I recall one such anecdote, that Saxnot entered Bewlay and ordered a pair of boots to be made by the cobbler. However, when collecting them, he insisted on paying for them with a bag of sow's teeth. The cobbler was so scared of angering the goblin that he accepted.
A colourful tale indeed, Mr. Shoulder. Has any explanation been offered for why this Saxnot cursed the soil?
Your guess is as good as mine, lass.
What is a thin place?
A place where one can walk between worlds,
Yeah, I suspected as much.
where the flesh meets the spirit world. Just superstition, of course, as you well know.
I had a peculiar dream last night. I met a creature at Hob's Barrow. I suppose you might say it was a goblin. It told me it had saved my father from trouble inside Hob's Barrow. I'll admit the coincidence of this is somewhat astounding.
A remarkable coincidence, but nothing more than that.
But there is still one thing that puzzles me. The goblin told me proof of its claims would await me in the morning. Surely enough, I awoke to find that my father's journal had appeared in my room.
Very queer indeed.
Mr. Shoulder, you invited me here, to a town I'd never heard of, only for me to discover that my own father was here 25 years before. And not only that, but that he was also embroiled in some sort of superstitious hysteria which goes against everything he ever taught me. Something is wrong here. This must be more than mere coincidence.
It's strange, I'll give you that. But please remember who you are, Miss Bateman.
But why do you wish to excavate the barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My curiosity has grown over the years. Now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself.
Can we get the move on?
We're peas of the same pod, Miss Bateman.
No, we're not.
I knew you wouldn't be frightened by a few old stories.
And that's her
It
problem.
will be interesting to see what those lads found in there.
Now I should go home.
Certainly.
Thank you so very much for responding to my letter and for coming here.
Thank you for having a fever and leaving me here alone for 2 days.
We have some great discoveries to make, you and I.
I sincerely hope so.
And a chance to follow in your father's footsteps.
Please don't.
Right, time for me to shift these old bones. I'm to take me a spot of the plough and furrow. I'll be there all night should you need me assistance.
Thank you, Mr. Shoulder.
I'm sorry again for giving you the runaround. I promise I am not beyond redemption. I won't let you down again. See you soon.
Well, this is a pickle.
I'm starting to wonder if Mr. Shoulder even existed.
Same, girl, same. Alright, game saved.
Margaret's Lookout.
Okay.
Dedicated to Arthur's mother.
Exactly. Let's go.